Now about a month and a half away from the Academy Award season, it's time to talk about all the big films that came out last year that possibly are up for nominations for the Academies that could possibly even swipe a Best Picture. Starting with the first biggest film of last year, Jumanji 2. I'm serious, let's talk about it. Jumanji 2 came out December 20th, starring Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, Karen Gillan, Kevin Hart, and Jack Black. Holy shit, I remembered all their names. Was a film that came out around, and literally actually an hour as soon as I got out into Christmas break, and I went to go see it literally the same day of Christmas break, and let's talk about it. Okay, I'm honestly really being as serious as I can. When the Jumanji 2 trailer came out, I believe I was going to watch Spider-Man Homecoming, if I'm correct. And the trailer came out, I honestly thought, just like everyone, oh my god, this is going to be a shit fest. Why is Sony touching this franchise? It's honestly more similar to Ghostbusters, came out back in 2016, that managed to do a pretty damn good film. There's honestly really not much to talk about. Jumanji 2 was a big surprise for me. I already was honestly going to go see it because I love almost the entire cast, especially some big names as The Rock, who doesn't love The Rock. Kevin Hart, because I love him as a comedian, I love that, and probably one of my favorite men of all time, Jack Black. Now, not that it was an amazing film. I don't want to make it look that way, because there's clearly some obvious flaws that the film has. Especially with the beginning is probably the biggest flaw that I have, besides that. In the beginning of the film, it honestly was the weakest part of the whole movie. It really, especially with the characters I first thought were going to be really bad, that made it look like, oh, this is going to really be a shitty experience. And then when I went to go see it with my friends, that it turns out all the characters seem to be these very cliche, stereotypical-like characters that we've seen in many crappy movies, most of them obviously being Sony too. Especially, first of all, you know, starting with a nerdy kid who's like, oh, I'm such a nerd and I have video games and just reading books all the time for me, and you know, I'm so awkward around everybody and I'm very antisocial. And there's also even a girl who's like that, who even like makes fun of gym teachers for being gym teachers. And there's the dumb blonde girl who just, all of my life is just me and I'm so pretty and all the boys like me and I just take pictures on my phone and my life is my phone. And the jock that even forgets about all his friends who were ever geeks and only wants to hang out with the cool kids and stuff like that. And I really thought that was going to be the whole movie. I was like, oh my god, it's going to be a shit fest. But surprisingly, after that, the rest of the movie was pretty darn good. Once again, not anything amazing, but still a pretty good experience to watch. I had a lot of fun time. The comedy was really damn good. Like, the characters, like I said earlier, despite me thinking they were crap, they managed to become very enjoyable. I ended up caring for every single one of the main cast by the end. I really cared for them. I was really happy to see them where they go, because they clearly start to open up more especially through the middle of the movie. You get to learn more about them, even other characters that weren't revealed in the trailer. But another big flaw this film has, that honestly, I won't really give it a lot of flack for it, because, you know, if I would do that, I would pretty much be criticizing and attacking every single Marvel film, let's be honest here, or honestly, most superhero films. It's the villain. You know, it's honestly almost become a joke nowadays that the villains aren't really that strong. And its defense, so it's usually because, you know, they want to make the main characters, you know, the good guys look very good and very lovable, which in its defense, it makes it, you know, that it's achieved. But the villain is so pretty weak. Like, I can't even remember what he does. I know he did this weird thing. It's not really a spoiler because, like I said, he's so forgettable. Like, I think bugs come out of his body or mouth and he just eats them again. It's really weird shit. Like, he's honestly so forgettable. It's not even funny. It's really stupid. But once again, I won't really fault the film too much for it, because most films involving the superhero kind of thing always does that. You know, it's almost become a cliche nowadays. No one can really pull it off, right? And especially what I can appreciate a lot about this film is that it clearly has more of a focus than from what the original film had. It has more of a focus of a video game-like style. You know, it's supposed to be a lot of making jokes about the video game world and how games work, which surprisingly makes it really fun and enjoyable throughout this whole story, because if you all remember from the trailer, instead of them being stuck in a board game, it's like they're stuck in a video game, and it makes it really fun, you know, them to make jokes about how games work and how many lives they have and the weird abilities and ways that they get those abilities happens. It's just a lot of fun, and they actually managed to pull it off. Kind of like a lot of what I thought of It last year. I really thought it was going to be a big disaster, but I still ended up caring a lot for the characters. There's a lot of fun, action, and comedy to enjoy throughout this whole movie. It's going to be a great time at the movies, and still, even out of the movies, a really enjoyable story and experience to watch. I already thought about the score very well, and honestly, I'm going to give Jumanji 2, Welcome to the Jungle, a 7.5 out of 10. It's just an above solid film, pretty good, and I'm honestly pretty happy to say that. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about the movie, guys. Like, it was just a fun experience. I hope you all enjoyed the video. And honestly, going more, like I said, on the whole gaming thing, as you all know, you know, video game movies have never been the greatest thing in the world. Just really hope that they finally managed to do a film of a specific game that we're even getting like 3 different ones, like I said, this year that could actually be successful. But I know we have Rampage, which, being honest, I never even knew that was a video game. Is it like an Atari game? I can't remember. But hopefully that comes out good. I love the Stars once again. The Rock is in that one again. Almost anything he is at least enjoyable. Hopefully they can pull it off. Tomb Raider again is getting a 3rd attempt to have a really enjoyable move off, and we're having Slender, like I said. Ooh, all 3 of these can easily be stinkers, but what, like I said, even Sony themselves has proved that they can make a decent movie about video games. Let's see now if they can pull it off again. Anyway, guys, that's pretty much all I gotta say about it. Like I said though in the beginning of the video, that though was a joke, there's a lot of films that I clearly didn't talk about last year that I've finally been watching with my mom, watching all the movies that can be possibly nominated for Oscars from 2017, and even some classic films that I've been watching with my mom now that I never got to see in my life. But you'll get to see reviews about that, you know, and these past couple weeks here. You're going to be really amazed with stuff I haven't seen yet. It's just going to be a lot of fun. Go check those out. That's pretty much it. Hope you all enjoyed the video. This was really fun to do. And as always, hope you all have a great day. See you guys.